And we're recording.
Welcome back, everybody. What is everyone doing right now? As you have a little bit of downtime before I'd say that you guys would probably make your way to Coyote's base. Because enough time has passed. It's time to handle the prick.
Um, do I
I
just
gotta
go,
remember.
do I go ahead
Go
and
ahead.
move my token to wherever?
Yeah, you can move them wherever you want.
Okay.
Aurelia, you too.
I swear to God, if that's thunder.
I do not
Oh, that's
believe it is.
right.
Wait.
That's what. I was trying to remember what class Dane was right now. I remember he is Bard.
Alright. I will
Um,
say before any of this, I should have mentioned before, but it takes 6 hours to get back to the base, and probably it takes you guys a little bit longer, so you have all had full rest.
hmm.
So, those of you that were in combat, even though you don't need it, because you stumped that man, you may put everything back to normal. And if you want to change classes, now's the time to do it in the downtime.
Oh, it'd be funny. Okay, I'll wait for that for right now. I think Dane is going to become his fighter form again with the Graviton Halberd.
Alright. Tell me,
And yeah.
how does the Graviton Halberd look after what happened last time?
Oh, that's a good question.
I know I'm good at those.
Let's see. So it probably looks the halberd itself does not look like it's seen a day of wear in its because this is what was it? This is the this represents the memory of him training what was it? His students. And this is more of a better memory for him. This is not during that moment or that set of events. So the blade itself doesn't seem to have any like nicks, scars, tears, or anything. It it looks like it's a training halberd, except with an actually sharp blade and a what was it? A heavily spiked point. But the flag itself, that is torn. It looks like someone tore off a piece of a nicely ornamented cape or maybe a banner and almost hastily, no, not hastily, just like it looks like it was barely tied on there around the focal point of the actual halberd between the actual axe head and the spike point at the back. And more along the lines of it's it's degraded. It's war torn to say the least. So it represents both sides. And Dane is more back to his I'll say it as elderly kind of vibe. More in his late 50s. And currently he is simply just taking care of the tool. He's oiling the handle, he is or shaft I should say. And he is gently sharpening the blade, basically just maintaining it. But it has not touched the flag that is a part of it.
Dane,
Mm-hmm.
you're inspecting the weapon, as you said, correct?
Yes.
As you are inspecting it, you just feel this kind of there is this small snowfall that kind of is always resting here. You feel the snowfall kind of clock down to a stop, and there are feet in front of you now. Metallic ones, but feet nonetheless.
Is it easy to recognize who is in front of Dane?
Oh yeah, because there's only one motherfucker that shows up in a spectral form, and time slows down.
Yeah. Um, would Alpha know that Dane is definitely trying to take his mind off of what the fuck he just saw? Or at
Yes.
least trying to distance himself from it and put himself back into a present
So
mindset.
much, yeah, much as Yufi can't read you guys that well or get into your heads, these guys are connected to your souls. They kind of have that cheat code of like reading the paper. Okay, I know how you're feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's just silence with him. Calm silence.
Dane doesn't take his focus off of making sure the weapon is well maintained, and even though he does know how to sew, he is it is a clear distinction of not even like attempting to even look at the flag that's attached to it or the symbols, anything that is to deal with that part of the halberd.
You should get a whetstone. You will need them for sharpening. A dull halberd, both unpointed and uncleavable, is not anything but a decorated staff. It's a decorative hammer.
Hammers in nature are usually less deadly.
You have never seen. You have never seen her hammer. He kind of thinks for a moment. Kalain Belgore's a terrifying woman.
Alpha,
Yes.
I am in no mood to reminisce.
But do not reminisce. Converse.
I will find a whetstone. It will be the least I can do to honor it in its fashion.
Very
I'll
well.
need another set, but the quality stones might find challenging to actually acquire.
We are in a formerly desert, now snow barren area. I'm sure there might be stones elsewhere.
I do know of a mountain range near here. Maybe I can fashion something out of that.
I will wait. Whetstone is good for upkeep on weapon. Conversation is good for upkeep on the heart.
It's just like a deep sigh. I require time before upkeep is manageable.
Very well. You take your time.
That I will.
Good.
And Dane just kind of goes back to, as said, maintaining his weapon. And I think Alpha would actually notice it. It's like, it's not even something too obvious, but as as Dane is kind of restaining the handle or maintaining the reinforcements that are along it, there are. So with normal halberds, you usually have to replace the handle after like a month at most, because that wood can break easily because of the force you're putting behind it. There is a very obvious sign that while Dane is staining it with like a towel or some type of cloth, it's catching on a lot of like rough spots. Like you've seen wood splinter and like where the grain just kind of peels away at itself. Basically, it's catching on like parts like that. The the pole part of the pole arm is, at least looks, heavily used and damaged, as if it could shatter. But he's staining it and like upkeeping on it like it's a brand new, like what was it, shaft put onto it.
Gotcha. I'll say that takes up your time, your little
Mm-hmm.
downtime. As we move, Tryphon, I got plans for you. I got something funny for you. But we move actually to Galen, who is observing Aurelia. Is it sneakily? No. Aurelia, if I remember your passive perception correctly, you've absolutely noticed him.
It's a 19.
He is a paladin and a low-level one. He did not pass that. You absolutely catch his ass.
Okay.
What do you do as you do catch him kind of staring at you? The full-on cartoonish style of, like, head peeking over the wall without his body showing.
Stares back at him for now, I guess.
Kind of stares, prolonged eye contact. You good?
Does it matter?
To me it does, yeah.
I don't
You-
know.
kind of got upset after Orlane headed out. There reason why, or am I just what's up? Talk to me. I don't know things.
He's the only one left from the original group, and now I'm here with a bunch of people I barely know.
If it's any consolation, it's not always the worst. You know, I I didn't know any of you. You rescued me, and we've gotten pretty close. Thumbs up. So, uh, you. Can I ask something stupid?
Sure.
You. Can you tell me about the original group? You and Orlane talk about them often, like kind of reference them. So, what were they like?
Yufi, I can't do this right now.
Okay, go ahead and pause.
Alright, recording is resumed.
Welcome back. Really had to take a step back. May return to this session, may not. I have plans, but you will see Aurelia soon. So Cupronickel, Agate, and Tryphon. Who wants to go first? Which one of you wants to do something? Because again, I did mention that you guys are kind of prepping to what's the word? You guys are prepping to head out for and fuck up Coyote Redoak.
Wait, that's their actual name, Coyote
Yes,
Redoak.
they're a joke on on Wolfwood.
I'm going to pretend that I know who that is.
Trigon.
The guy with the giant cross for a gun.
I have never seen it
Oh my
or
god.
played
Not
it.
even not even
No, it's
clips of it?
see.
Train back on the tracks. Ignoring that. I volunteer Cupronickel.
What? Okay. So Agate, what are you doing?
What
You
the
can't
fuck did you
volunteer
think
other
was going to
people.
happen?
That's fair. That's on me.
100%.
You deserved it. What the fuck is in my
I'm
hand? Oh, it's dirt.
I'm assuming that these are books, bookshelves.
Yes, those are rotating bookshelves.
Study up on the bases around here because reasons. He knows what they are. He just wants to make sure that his knowledge is correct.
Okay. Hey, Agate,
Yeah.
make a wisdom check.
Oh God.
Really? That a wisdom check on a book makes you say, "Oh God."
Listen.
To be
That's
fair, it is kind of a random book.
Yeah. So it's like you just picked up a random book. Wisdom check.
that's the one stat that I'd have just a flat roll in.
Cool.
I didn't need to worry at all. It's a 14.
Watch the DC be 15.
I don't you place that curse on me.
I will place that curse on you.
Don't you put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby. God, I don't think Nia knows what that's from. She doesn't know fucking Wolfwood. She definitely doesn't know Ricky Bobby. Because those are two connected things.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Okay, so I'll say this. Agate, you pick up this book.
Mm-hmm.
You open it up, and it is in common. You begin reading. And then the words kind of spiral, change into a language only you recognize. These jagged lines that almost look this is going to sound super weird, but do you know how Arabic looks?
No.
Damn.
Listen, I'm barely fluent in English. And that's my primary language.
Hey, Yufi,
Yeah, hold on.
can I assist you here in a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Are you thinking about like dwarvish runes? Because that kind of like angular kind of writing.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh, they look like fish hooks.
Mm,
Oh,
sweetie. Sweetie. No,
oh wow.
don't say that. Yeah, don't say that.
Oh.
But
My bad.
with that kind of text, but it is jagged and straight at the same time. Like it is directly, almost with like the straight and proper lines of kanji, but written in the way that Arabic looks. If that makes sense.
Hmm.
And it is simply one word. Prepare.
Huh?
Prepare.
Wait. Um, tap tap on the gem. What am I preparing for? This is very ominous.
You were told you were going to head out. You
Yeah.
need to prepare.
I can prepare and still read books. Refresh my knowledge.
There is a pause before. What refresher?
Slowly closes the book, starts walking away. Rather than answer that outright, just gonna put a pin in that conversation. Not go back to that.
You know, our deal. Don't forget to write in your journal tonight.
Listen, I called you mom once. That doesn't mean you have to act like it.
I'm not acting like your mother. Your mother was very kind. Your father was loyal. After your adventure, transcribe in your journal what you have done today.
I'm not getting out of this, am I?
Not without consequence, but I do not believe you are someone who deserves consequence.
Thank you, I think?
Don't thank me yet. Just prescribe in your journal.
Fine, fine.
And the voice kind of fades away.
I seem to be unable to move.
Try?
Okay, there we go. I don't know what was going on.
Might have been just a glitch. But do you go talk to somebody or do you go prepare?
I am going to go prepare.
All right, what do you prepare?
How
You
far
are.
away is the other base?
You don't know. You'd have to ask somebody from there, like Cupronickel
Mm.
or Rook, one of the two.
Hey, Cupronickel.
Yes. What is up, Agate?
Well, firstly, how would you have reacted to seeing Agate just speaking aloud, seemingly to himself?
Um, well, considering they're the dinner and a show, quote unquote, earlier, he just kind of not watches, but observes, just tilting his head every now and then. Just is he talking to himself, or is he talking to that gem thing again?
I'm not crazy. It's the, I
Quick
know
roll.
you think I'm crazy, but I'm not.
Cupronickel, do you want to check? Like do an insight roll? Because your passive insight is 15. You are able with a
I
passive
also
insight
got a
is
15.
so 15 is 5. Is that were you counting the 5 or already or no?
No.
So a dirty 20. He absolutely was talking to himself again.
I am. Oh, wait, yeah.
It fully feels like, and this is simply for the Batman fans, it feels like the Scarface situation.
Oh no.
I know. I don't know where you live. I know people who will tell me where you live.
I know where you live. You're not safe. Don't threaten me. I'll come to you.
Right. So first
So,
off, I'm not crazy. I was talking to the gem. The gem responds, I'm not crazy. Secondly, how far away would you say that the base is that we're supposed to go to?
You said
Cup-
like 6 hours, right?
Cupronickel, the place you are at right now is 6 hours from the town. You know because that is uh, kind of meeting. That's like an angle heading in the same direction.
Hmm.
You know it's a little bit farther. It'd be closer to a full 8-hour drive if they went by carriage. So you already know that it was a 6-hour, probably more because you were not given any form of transportation. To you know it's probably more on foot. So, off the top of your head, you are unaware of the train. So
Yeah.
the quickest you would know of is 6 hours,
All right.
and that is by carriage.
Oh no. He kind of groans, just in both out of nerves and because he generally doesn't know. He's grasping at straws mentally, and it's very obvious.
Trying to find a
Well,
needle in a needle stack.
Yep. It took about 6 hours by carriage. Yeah. So a day or day and a half, if I had to guess. And now he just kind of looks down at his feet, just disappointed in himself. He tried his best.
That's a pretty big span of difference. A day and a half.
But 6 hours by carriage. He says, pointing up a singular finger of that one detail that he at least vaguely remembered.
So like an actually kind of finger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually.
Do we have a carriage?
I wouldn't know either. You'd have to ask somebody else.
That's yeah. He assumes Cupronickel would know.
Yeah. Newest addition. Ask the newer addition to the team if they know.
It's not like
My
one of the
intelligence.
current. It's not like one of the current members of the team isn't just sitting over there at the table.
This
My
team gets
intelligence is
funnier by the
10.
second. I swear to God.
My intelligence is a 10, by the way.
Your intelligence is 0. You have
Oh, no.
10.
I read the wrong thing.
You read. The problem is that 0 is sandwiched between a 3 and a 2. You said 1. You read charisma.
Oh, you're talking about the stat modifier. I thought you literally just said your intelligence is 0. Nada.
You ain't got no brain.
Not a single brain cell up there.
And
There's not
or
a-
out of
Fuck off.
character.
There is no thought in that little head of his.
There's
But
nothing but a
D'Anthony tried
bless
his
your that
best.
can't even get to the last part.
Jesus.
All right. Oh. All right.
You good, Yufi?
So is there a carriage?
I don't know. Why don't you ask one of the team members sitting over there?
Oh god. Are you ready for gore names?
You haven't met Tryphon yet. You don't know their name actually, unless Tryphon, did you introduce yourself?
He would have introduced himself to Cupronickel, yeah.
You know Tryphon's name.
Ayo. Oh, so it is Tryphon by the thing over there?
He's right here.
I did not have a react thing.
Hmm?
Oh, floor. Oh, okay. Yay.
Right here.
All right, thank you. Okay, so Cupronickel is just gonna hurry on over to Tryphon.
You have no idea if there's a carriage, do you?
That no.
So then why provide the knowledge that it's 6 hours by carriage?
That's that's the only thing that I've retained. Any kind of grimaces after saying that to
Oh.
himself.
Tryphon's watching you guys now. Staring.
I
Would
already
you
forgot your name.
Tryphon?
Yes, you, Tryphon. Do you know if there's a carriage that we can take to and from?
We have a caravan, yes.
Great. So 6 hours.
Are you two okay?
I'm I am fine. I am perfectly normal. I'm not crazy.
The more you say that, the less I believe you.
I'm not I know I'm not crazy. And that's all that matters.
He's just staring at you now, Agate. He doesn't. It's the stare of, I don't quite believe you, but I'm just going to say I do for the time being.
Coppernickel's just standing there in his awkwardness, embarrassed by himself. And his lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge of something you don't know about.
Agate, who probably still had the book in his hand, just hands it off to Cupronickel. Here, read this. You'll learn things.
Am I gonna
That
have to roll?
that sounded a lot more rude. I apologize.
Let's see if he can. Can't believe I'm about to say this. Let's see if he can read.
You ever hear something as
19!
a
Let's go!
good for you? You ever hear something as a DM and just have to go, God, Jesus. If you fail, it's bad. If you fail, this So, yeah, you can read.
Chaos. Just pure chaos.
Thank you. You know, he's gonna read the first few pages. What is the book titled, if I may ask?
The one that Agate gave you?
Yes.
Rules and regulation of Rook Space. What to be careful of and what days to worry.
Oh god, he already knows this is too long.
You know how you were scared of Rook before? You're now very worried about this. You're now very, very worried about this man. The fact that there's a tome of knowledge of what days to be worried about him.
Just gonna pull the Soul Eater Excalibur face as he's reading.
It's a very valid response.
He thought it was bad now, but oh god, the more he goes on, he's
Tryphon sees this face and he's just like, welcome to the insanity. It's very normal
no.
here.
Well, you see, I was already aware of his bad days and not receiving food because of the bad days. He says with a singular hand doing air quotes.
He has good days. I think. Agate, what are you doing?
Going to prepare. Entertainment for the road, I guess. I don't know.
What about supplies?
Cupronickel's just gonna start sweating because he just remembered, all right, I was sent to get replies for the base.
And now he's coming back with an attack force.
Oh yeah. Tryphon,
Yeah.
you don't need to roll this. I feel like, does Cupronickel have a good poker face?
No.
You immediately see the most, oh, fuck, on Cupronickel's face.
Yeah, no, he just stares for a moment. It's just, did you forget to do something?
Well, he closes the book. I was sent to get supplies. And now that I've joined a party, slowly connecting the dots.
Like, you have the most gracious thought of, oh, I'm so fucking fired.
Yep.
Well, this is one way to turn in your termination notice.
By the way, I would like to kindly remind everybody, that's not a thing in this universe. You're a soldier until, it's very openly known, you are a forever soldier until you do your time, and then you are given your time to fuck off, and like, you're given your granted rest after you've served your full set of cycles, which are years. So, as far as it's now dawning on Cupronickel, you went fucking AWOL. Not on purpose.
Oof.
You're just realizing, oh no. Oh no, I've gone, oh.
The panic starts settling into his face of just, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna explain myself?
And Cupronickel
Why did I
probably
just
would.
say yes?
Cupronickel probably would notice. Tryphon himself has no defining traits that would place him with any of the factions. He is a factionless soldier.
Just because I think it'd be funny. Cupronickel, do you want to do any checks to see if you recognize that a factionless soldier is a thing?
Sure. What am I rolling for?
Roll me history. See if you remember anything about factionless soldiers. Like, that full, thinking gift, essentially.
Oh, goodness. Come on,
Agate,
baby.
who is also wearing like no faction symbols or anything, just nervously sweating bullets.
17.
Fucking hilarious. We've got 3 people with no factions, and then it's just the rest. And the other 2 people who do have factions abandon the person who does, who's the only one that could reminisce.
The
Connects
only
with.
one who could actually empathize with the whole faction thing.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17.
You were taken back to a quick little seat. I'll say you're taken back to one of like your pod where you're still growing, and they give you this free information. The world is split into 3 factions. Your faction and 2 others. The other 2 factions are enemies. Anything without a faction is a non-combative. If they are combative without a faction prominently put, they are called AWOLers. AWOLers are to be killed upon sight. Do not fraternize with AWOLers, or you will become one yourself. Have a good life, and then you woke up. And it's just that dawning horror of like, oh, fuck, now you're a kill on sight kind of guy.
Yeah. Just existential dread of just, oh,
Yeah, that's a
I'm
fair
gonna get
response.
murked as soon as I come back with this party.
Unfortunate for you.
Oh my god.
You can't tell if
You
he's
did
joking or not.
not.
Fucking awesome.
Damn.
Not
The
just
newest person to the party.
Zuko.
No. The fucking newest person to the party. There's someone that's like Aurelia and Orlane who are part of a faction prior. Oh no, I'm in so much trouble now. I might be kill on sight to my friends. Tryphon. Yeah, that sucks. Man, this coffee's banging.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah,
No! Cherry, you know what it is?
What?
It's fucking Rudeus! So, for context, I ran a Common Rider game, and there was a character called Rudeus. And Rudeus got this item that wasn't meant for his character, and this item came to life and said, not worthy to him, and he went, oh, that sucks. Set it down and walked away. Just complete deadpan. That sucks.
Tryphon's becoming the Rudeus of this group. Help.
The horns aren't helping. But
Cupronickel just doesn't really know how to respond to that. He's just gonna tense up and just do the very smallest of whimpers.
If it helps any, we're not going to let you die that easily.
I mean, sure. And he just shrugs his shoulders. He's never taken on in his base or even thought about taking on Redwood either, the maniac.
a soft reminder, because I find this hilarious, that it's not remembered. Where is he? Bitch. No. Fucker. Sorry, I'm checking. You guys continue. I'll add this fucking for reminder in muted VC.
So what made you join up with us anyways?
He gives another shrug of the shoulder. One of your parties just kind of asked.
For once, you can actually see that he looks mildly baffled. It's just like they asked, and you just joined us.
Nia.
Hmm?
Unhighlight the map.
I didn't. What? Am I highlighting the map? How am I doing
You were
that?
for a second.
All
You
I
can
did
all-
was zoom out all the way.
Well, obviously you did more than that.
I don't.
Map's not locked.
Maybe you should
But
do that.
yeah, I just locked it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But continue.
Cupronickel's just gonna nod his head a little aggressively, like much like a child.
Tryphon's not believing what he's hearing. It's just like random person. Just like there was no other reason. You were just asked, and you decided to do it.
There.
He's not believing what he's
I'll
hearing
flee
right
around
now.
all of you. Agate, Tryphon. Oh no, this is gonna explain it. Agate, Tryphon, and Cupronickel. Suddenly, you all realize everything around you has slowed to a near stop, and then there's just
Yeah.
a large little woman, a large Triton woman of a heavier set, is just sitting there suddenly beside Cupronickel. It's a wee bit more than that. They don't understand yet. Haven't been properly explained to what a heroic soul transfer means. They have the barbarian weapons.
And once again, Cupronickel just kind of jumps at her sudden presence, still not used to it. And then just does a offhanded little wave like, "Hi, Mama Bell."
Hello there.
Oh, okay. This explains it a little bit better.
Does it?
Oh, hello there. Waves to you.
Just like a
Agate
half
still
wave
has.
back.
I want to say Agate still has the map highlighted.
Wait, I do? How?
Yes.
Where?
Just
Click the map
How?
click
again.
outside of it or something. Come on.
No, if you just click the map, it highlights the map.
Did I unhide?
It's unhighlighted again, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
just try to your best to ignore it until because I just notice Agate's name from time to time. That's the only time I call it out.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Anyways.
Yeah, Mama Bell is just sort of there, like helping Cupronickel kind of articulate. This is why you were brought on, darling, because of me and the. Show them the sword. The sword.
Oh, right.
Do you summon your barbarian weapon?
Yes.
How does it appear? Summoning a weapon is like a flourish of magic, sometimes instant and never really explained, but the design always changes from person to person. How does Jaguar Makawaddle look in your hands?
Oh no, I didn't think that far.
It
Don't
is
worry.
a Aztec. It is an Aztec bat with obsidian stones coming out of it. Is there any? Normally, it's commonly not fan theorized. That's not the fucking word. It's put through like an anime trope of having a pelt or something for the guard, which is stupid because animal hide wouldn't have a color still if it was used as the wrap. But I'm getting off topic.
Okay, okay. Um, and he hasn't ever used it, right? So it probably still looks like all brand new. Like, hasn't even been used on the battlefield yet.
There is a look of understanding when he sees it. He's just like, ah, okay. That explains what happened to it.
So you've already seen motions to his weapon.
Yeah, so I saw someone once wielding it.
He just kind of tilts his head as in like, who?
It's not important right now.
Is there anything else any of you want to do? As you are outside of prepping, I will say.
Agate does kind of look baffled. Just, you're very calm about weapons supposedly being seen in someone else's hand. Aren't they normally?
Mama Bell kind of starts talking and then immediately, this is so. Has any of you seen the Digital Circus recently with the disappearing
Mhm.
guy?
Oh my god.
Mama Bell goes, "Oh, I can explain." Sparkles back into Cupronickel. Cupronickel, who is holding the. I walked away for a second. Did you describe the Magawackle? The Magawackle? Magawaddle.
I
Baka
I
baka
don't know.
baka.
You got it, buddy.
Maka wad what is
It's
I most
Waka wada wada.
Cupronickel,
waka
go quick.
waka.
No.
Waka
I
waka.
mostly explained that it looked brand new, like it hasn't even touched the battlefield.
So the stones and obsidian shards would still be sharpened.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, other than that, it doesn't look too different apparently. With this, Mama Bell vanishing and time kind of resuming. Do any of you have any other questions? Anything? Because I know I interrupted Agate with that just to be funny, but you can continue your question, Agate. I just had to make that bit because I realized
No,
I never sent her away.
so next time she pops out, at least I think that's a she, pops out, I'm going to ask about the whole weapons supposedly being shared as normal.
Well, they can be.
What do you mean they can be?
It's
Are
a
you guys having this Go on.
yes, we are having this conversation.
Coppernickel's just
I mean, like,
patting his chest again.
I mean, like across the room. Are you having this conversation, or is this like a just you guys are
No,
closer
I
together kind of talk?
closer together. I just couldn't move for a bit there.
Dude,
Did I
there are
highlight the
3
map again?
Cupronickels here.
Yeah, you just realized that.
I think it's whenever you click off of highlighting Agate.
But yeah, no, it's Tryphon does say, yeah, we can share the weapons to a degree. It's
No. No.
what do you mean no?
Th- that shouldn't be possible. I was going to say spiritually possible, but that's
It's possible. I've been able to use several other weapons. Started out with paladin actually, with a paladin weapon. I think
Now it's Agate's turn to give the whole, I don't believe you, but I'm gonna say I do. Look.
Try talking to the others. You, I've noticed it has something to do with how close we are, I guess you could say.
So what, you make a pact, like a blood bond or something, and suddenly, boom, you can use someone else's weapons?
Not quite to that degree. It has something to do with bonding. I know that much.
Do you want to roll a history check, Tryphon?
Sure.
Go ahead and roll it.
Alright.
Probably be our last roll before we move on.
I don't know a goddamn thing. It's a 9.
With a 9, you get it's not bonds are important, yes, but the fact that the weapons are moving soul to soul is because those weapons are connected to the heroic souls. Those are the ones moving. That's as far as your knowledge goes.
Okay. Yeah, no, he'll say that to Agate. It's just like, it's got something to do with the souls. The heroic souls, I think.
Right, and I assume the whole time slowing down thing is part of that too.
Just a shrug. He's not sure. He guesses.
But I don't have a heroic soul.
You have a weapon, don't you?
Yes?
Then you've got one.
That, no, that can't be possible.
Maybe it's got something to do with that talking to yourself you do.
It's not. Hold on, I've got a call. I just taps the gem.
There's absolutely a heroic soul tied to yours, giving you those weapons. You haven't tried summoning them yet?
Well, it's no.
Honey, you were weaponless a month ago.
I know I was. I figured that, you had given me a blessing of some sort.
No response. They did the click in call button type beat.
Yeah, but
Cupronickel's just gonna put his weapon away and ask Tryphon, does this always happen with this guy?
I'm not crazy. The gem talks back.
Yeah, Tryphon just looks over at Cupronickel. It's frequent enough. It's become the norm.
Just because you can't hear her voice doesn't make her. It doesn't make it just. You know what? How would I go about summoning a heroic soul if I had one?
Well, generally, the way I'm able to do it is I just touch, like his hand hovers over over his communicator. It's just like I just touch this, and I'm able to talk with mine.
Cupronickel just shrugs and motions to his surrounding. Mama Bell just pops up every now and then.
Cupronickel, by the way, you do notice that Tryphon is motioning to a materia guard, a common occurrence, a common item used for communication.
You also notice that Agate does not have one.
So Cupronickel, do you press your government assigned materia guard.
Should I roll for that?
No, it's a just free action.
You just touch it.
I want to say yes, but I also want to say no because he really hasn't when she appears. But my gut is telling me yes.
What do you do?
Touch it. Touch it!
Touch the butt.
Huh?
Oh my god, he touched the butt.
Nemo reference. Fucking Nia. I'm gonna get us into a fucking actual lawsuit.
Listen, if you haven't gotten us into one from the Kingdom Hearts campaign,
We don't make any revenue off of that.
We don't make
Do
any
we make
revenue
revenue
off
off
of
of
this! No!
Fair enough.
I'm
What's
sorry,
plot?
but what's playing in my mind is just the an immediate bit from a Legends of Aventurius,
Aventurius,
and they're fucking
yeah.
making me that bit.
From Bitsy, yeah.
Okay, focus. You touch
Yes. He's just gonna gently pat it, knowing that it's Mama Bell.
it. You pat your materia guard. Where is it located? Is it on your wrist? Is it on like a shoulder? Where do you keep yours? Because this is just a gem that kind of is connected to other gems that I imagine at this point you have been given a new one, so you're not on the old network.
On his
Just
hip,
imagine this-
attached to one of his belts.
Okay, so you, ding, one of your belts lights up. The fuck do you want? And it's not Mama Bell.
Cupronickel once again flinches, but more in a scared kind of shock, because that was not who he was expecting. Is Mama Bell not available? Who are you?
Who the hell is Mama Bell?
My heroic soul?
I'm the Materia Beast. We're an AI. We're not part of your soul.
And it's in that moment Cupronickel realized he fucked up.
Yeah. I was sitting here the entire time like, Tryphon's talking about Arthur. That's not his heroic soul. That's the
Tryphon's
beast
never
connected to
encountered
him.
his heroic soul. Well, he doesn't know he's encountered his heroic soul just yet. As far as he knows, Arthur is his heroic soul.
I know, that's the funniest bit. It's like, you guys are always talking weird about yours. Yours slow down time? You see yours? What the fuck? Mine's just Captain Man in my goddamn pocket. What's happening? Meanwhile, flashback to the one-on-one with Tryphon a couple weeks ago, where there's literally a armed knight made of pure light from his vision staring at him, talking to him. fully should put two and two together now, but I'm dying with this
It doesn't
information.
mean anything. It's just a
That was
dream.
a really weird. That was a really weird dream. For real, for real.
As
Arthur
far
was
as he
way too
knows,
sick.
yeah.
All right.
what was in
He's
those
never-
brownies you had?
Okay. I have to move scenes now because if we don't, we're gonna be here making jokes for the rest of the time. We need to move.
I will say, you caught me, Yufi. I was just about to move Dein when you fucking moved Galen over.
Yeah, that was me like getting ready to change scenes because the fucking stooge trio over here are killing me.
Tryphon's not even doing anything.
Well, you're not helping neither.
I also love how just Rook and Cece are just sitting there, just like, yeah, we're watching this go down.
He can't hear them. He's not paying attention.
He's got his
He's in his own
AirPods in.
world. Yeah, he's got his AirPods in. That's not his conversation. This guy shouldn't even be over here, but I just haven't had the chance to move him without it becoming an issue. Like, legit, they should be left alone for the time being, but no. They're just... It's three crazy people. This dude's probably gonna share with the other ones, like, later on. Man, those guys are fucking crazy. They were talking to themselves, and it's like the other ones could hear it, and then they went all like... for a couple bit. Like, they just went for 3 seconds and they're talking about a new thing? What the fuck? Because slowed time does not mean stopped time.
It's just a high-pitched wail instead of fucking syllables.
Fucking seafaring episodes are gonna be wild.
Oh my god.
Okay. With that, moving scenes to you, Dane. What are you doing before we head out? Because I'm imagining, real quick, genuine question for everybody. What are you all packing to go on this trip?
Alright.
Food.
So...
Basic supplies.
It's okay.
That shouldn't have caught me that bad. Okay. Let's see. Dane is going to pack his calligraphy kit, his what was it? Some cartography paper, because he wants to try mapping a more exact proportion of the land, just because it's something he can do and he wants to do. He's obviously taking his journal. Let's see, what else is he taking? He's taking his alchemy supplies that he's kind of just like gathered around, that he just has. And then he is also taking the knife he still has from those mini sessions that that Ren DM'd for.
All
And he
right.
also is bringing his classic hunting kukri.
Okay.
Other than that, he's bringing his He's bringing his half plate because he hasn't got full plate yet. And I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, and he's gonna be bringing his his cloak along. Other than that, I think he's just gonna pack. He's gonna pack minimal rations, and in those rations, a lot of them are gonna be heavily salted. And obviously a bottle of gin.
Okay.
I think that's all he probably wants to bring, because I don't think...
I will say you are very clear on where you guys are heading. You're heading to Coyote Redoak's base.
Yeah. No, I think that's it, yeah.
Okay.
Other than basic survival equipment, yeah, that's about it.
So, calligraphy kit, mapping paper, his journal, alchemy supplies, daggers, a cloak, survival equipment, and I miss anything?
I don't think so. I mean, there's gonna be no, actual hard hiking required, is there?
Probably not. You guys are gonna go by a fucking mobile train.
Yeah, so there's really no reason to bring all of that along. If he was going back up into the mountains where they first met Rokrin, then he might actually bring his rock climbing gear, but that would be about it.
You're not gonna head anywhere near there, though. You will figure
Exactly,
that
yeah.
out. So next, Tryphon, what are you bringing along?
Um. Fuck. Just basic
I don't think you can
supplies.
bring that along.
I'm going to kill you. I know
You
where
can
you live.
try.
I can try and I'll succeed.
So what basic supplies are you bringing?
Um. Stop putting me on the spot here. Like, just a few rations to snack on, some first aid stuff just in case.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Cupronickel, you're also packing rations. What else do you pack?
Um,
I will
I
say you guys
honestly
have
don't
access
know.
to potions, by the way.
I was about to say I don't really know what to
Who had all the potions last time?
Aurelia.
I will say
That's what I
Aurelia probably
thought.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Aurelia, for the safety of today's session, would not have just disappeared with them. Probably put most of them into, what is it?
Buddy?
Buddy, yeah. The Buddy, the little robot bag of holding. So,
I mean, what was it? I kind of like. I mentally just kind of put that along with alchemy supplies slash basic survival equipment. Because Dane does also have his own healing potion. Like the legitimate one, and also the quote unquote dwarvish brew he made. That is still considered a health potion.
Alright, I still have 2 potions of healing.
I'll add that to your pack.
A Doomba. Christ. We gotta attach a shotgun to him to make him the
Yes.
actual. Yeah.
You
You're
know
not allowed to
what's worse?
weaponize Buddy. You guys are not
Damn
allowed
it.
to weaponize Buddy because neither his mom nor his dad are here.
Aw. You know what's worse
Valid,
than a
yeah.
monk with a gun, though? I feel like I'm going to end up being shot on sight.
Buy a monk with a gun.
But any suggestions as to what Cupronickel should pack?
So, I was gonna say the supplies they were supposed to bring.
Oh, I've come
Hey,
back with supplies and a raid.
Hey, listen, I know I kind of went AWOL. I have this, like, supplies gift bag that is a sorry.
There we go. I've snitched on you guys appropriately.
Nope, hit the wrong button.
By the
I
way, spelled
I
there
guess
wrong.
I'll get the supplies that he was supposed to bring.
So, food. You were out for a food thing.
Yeah.
Why do I
Food.
Pack
also feel
food,
like
even
that
though
is...
you're going to get shot on sight.
Agate, what are
Dried
you bringing?
bread, seasoning.
No, we're not going to talk about what all you're bringing, but just food supplies because we'll be here. We're not going to. I'm not going to fucking Legend of an Adventurous this and be like, what kind of toppings do you have? Mustard, honey mustard, red mustard, ketchup, yellow ketchup, hot ketchup. Like, no, we're
Ooh,
not doing that.
do you have any French dressing?
No, we're out of that.
Aw.
No, yeah.
Agate
We
is
have
going to
ranch
bring...
dressing, though.
Talking to
Ooh,
Island dressing.
buttermilk or regular?
Hey,
Okay, sorry.
Agate, what are you bringing? Before I just say nothing.
Sorry. His journal, like a day's worth of rations, small knife for like, well, not just a knife, but like a whole like small cutlery set for the rations for the food.
Yeah, I get you.
Um, dice, a couple healing potions.
How many is a couple?
Uh,
Like 2 or 3?
if I said a few, that would be 3.
Mm-hmm.
A couple is always 2.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Okay, bringing a few healing potions.
Good you. So, what else?
Clothes on his back. I don't, he doesn't really feel like he needs a lot.
That about it? Then?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say you guys collect over here. All of you. I'll say it's been about an hour. You guys have absolutely had time to change classes or do anything in this time that we've been giggling like children. So, is everybody's classes set?
What is
Yes.
everybody's class right now?
Dane is fighter.
Agate is also a fighter, because he doesn't think he can actually change classes.
Psh.
I feel like I should probably change my class.
Okay, what
Join
class
us
you
in the
changing?
fighter.
Please don't.
I don't have fighter, so
Thank
I
God.
no, I'm
think.
gonna change it to cleric, so the thunderous rifle.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I either you or me has the what was it? Change into a thunder's rifle. I feel like.
So
Damn. Fighter Dane has like a shitload of good bonuses to his stats. Holy shit. Sorry.
Okay. So, real quick,
we're doing the core
you were
rules,
gonna just core, not core rules, legacy rules,
yeah. Okay, the
because we're not
2014
because the
stuff.
core one allows you. The core monk was the one that you used that was just overpowered for the setting we were using.
Yeah.
But hey, we've made sure that that's a learnable skill, though. So, do we need to take a pause to do this, or are we good?
Pause to do what exactly?
Change over classes and whatnot.
I don't think so. Do we?
Mainly checking with the person who's currently changing classes.
That's fair.
I can do it background. I forgot what I went with my second ability score thing.
I told you to write these down.
I thought I would remember.
So you're going with cleric.
Yeah, I'm going with cleric.
I'd say
Alright,
just go
okay.
life domain or something.
Well, I went with forge the last time.
Okay, then just do that. Go with what you went with last time if you do remember it.
I do remember that. I made sure to note that down.
Okay, cool.
All I really got to do is fiddle with my my spells.
Are we ready?
We can go ahead and go. I'm just picking spells at this point.
Okay. So, with that, you guys learn that from Cupronickel's info that it'll be a 6-hour travel by carriage. Dein, Tryphon, you are aware that you have something that's a little bit faster than a carriage.
Yeah, Tryphon did mention the caravan earlier.
By name only. You didn't describe what it was. So, as you all make your way to the caravan, two of you believe, oh, this is just going to be like one of those wooden things. They probably have a special thing to push it forward. So when you both arrive to a modified all-terrain train car, steam engine specifically, what are Agate and Cupronickel's first thoughts?
That's not a caravan.
This isn't a beach. This is a bathtub. I'm sorry.
You should
A- Agate's first thought is just, well, at least it won't take 6 hours.
Not nearly. This will cut it down to give or take. What would it be, like an hour's time? Half hour?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Give or take an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It will not take long.
Does it look? Does the inside match the outside?
No. The inside is a bit different.
Is it bigger on the inside?
I would use the map for it, but we're not going to be on there for long, so... It's very much a place where 2 people can sit up front, and about 4 to 5 people can sit in, like, lay down for travel.
Well, yeah,
Kind of like
I
a mobile...
remember the map. Yufi, this was more
I mean,
in character.
Oh, okay. Are you asking the DM?
No,
Or are
I'm
you asking
asking
one of the fellow players?
one of the fellow players. I'm asking, I'd assume Dane, since he was the first to respond.
What did you ask? Sorry, my brain just
Does the
actually
inside?
flatlined.
That's all right. Does the inside match the outside?
More or less, yes. There should not be any reason why it shouldn't.
Well, yes, but I was wondering if it was upholstered or if it was just bare bones.
We have accommodations inside. There are... God, it's been a while. There's a few beds in there, right? Yuffie?
Yes, there are a number of beds.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since I've looked at that map. Or like at least what's in there. We have a few accommodations in there to make travel more comfortable. And more or less, it is as roomy as it looks.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Dane's gonna just get on. Who's gonna be driving this damn thing?
That's a good question for you guys to answer. Which one of you is going to be driving this damn thing?
Not it.
Dane can do it.
Hey, but I don't think it's a can anymore. I think it's a have to.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck.
What?
I'm looking for the old school caravan map, like the caravan thing, but I'm not finding it.
Oh no.
Making sure it's not gone is my only thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will be right back.
All right,
Valid.
we can take a quick break if we need to.
Should I pause?
Yeah, go ahead and pause.
Okay. Alright, recording's going again.
All right. So, as we arrive, I'll say, you guys get into the caravan. Who's driving?
Dane is.
He sounds so disheartened. So with Dane driving, and with Dane driving, Tryphon, Cupronickel, Agate, where are you guys at in the caravan? Because I'll just do this because this is technically a thing I can do.
I was gonna say backseat.
Yeah, you can only see the
Co-pilot.
back seat.
I could be funny and say co-pilot.
Oh god. That sounds like a time in. I'm not gonna say that word.
Keep Dane over here. Tryphon back seat. Agate back seat. This
Aw.
Cupronickel back
Oh, you
seat.
just
And then-
literally added it to the.
Yeah, because it turns out it's not in scenes, which is when it takes over the whole screen. It's in maps, which is when it takes over a small portion,
I see. I see.
which is something I've done before and I forgot. So I just don't know why it wasn't in my files last time, which is the problem.
Is Gallon along for the ride?
Yes, he's coming with you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's got beef with his motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's right. Aurelia and him kicked that motherfucker's teeth in.
Another thing as well, yeah.
Hoopston hoops.
You'll find out.
Aurelia and Galen beat the brakes off of. It was very funny to witness because it was not a recorded session. Because I was the only one that could record it. So it was Aurelia just stabbing this guy over and over while he was getting back at her with a lance that he wasn't attuned to. And then Galen broke through basically a barrier that he had set up around the two so they could have their own private match. And he quite literally full on dragged this guy's face into the ground for a couple feet and just was like,
Oh.
and before they left, Aurelia stole the fucking lance. Like, fuck you, pussy. Left.
Damn. Okay.
I gotta say, the first time that it was explained to me that happened, I was laughing my fucking ass off. It was so good.
Yeah, because I described it as Aurelia essentially fucking up a guy enough times and then going, press triangle to Agate, and he fucking just burst through the walls. So Agate's coming along. He's also carrying the lance.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because he's also not put that down, except given it to Aurelia since they picked it back up.
That man's been sleeping with that thing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not letting that thing get to anybody. The crazy fucker wanted it, so he's not letting it out of his sight, except for Aurelia.
Absolutely valid.
But, with that put, you guys make your way about an hour. Wait, what do you guys do?
While Dane's like driving and like guiding the thing, he's kind of like looking out for landmarks and stuff, and basically just trying to get like a basic topography of the land.
Give me a survival check.
But that is not the right Dane. Let me get onto Fighter Dane. Let's see. You said survival?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. That's the wrong thing. Okay, dokie. That's a d20 plus 3. Doop. That's 12.
You get a general topography of the lay of the land as you are heading around because you're a little focused on driving as well.
Is it, I don't mean to put you on the spot here, and you can just tell me later if you want to decide then. But, is the ground generally even, flat, or, what was it, or is it, like, heavily, what was it, ridged in areas,
Heavily
or,
ridged in areas.
okay. So we're not talking about hills, we're talking about, like, what was it, cutoffs and stuff like that.
One more time?
So when I say ridged in regions, I mean like there are steep cutoffs in areas where arguably that would mean like sheer cliffs and stuff like that. Or would it be a more hilly kind of what was it? Rugged terrain?
Bit of both. Not perfectly one over the other, bit of both.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna mentally check that one at the back of my mind for later. Thank you. Anyway. Does Gallon start up any conversations? Or is he
No,
just,
he's
or
just
are they
staring
just
forward.
kind of like staring forward? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's staring forward. He's pissed.
Okay. Man, this is a hell of a duo in the fucking pilot seat. You got motherfucker that doesn't know or is generally sad about his past, and then you just got the pissed motherfucker looking forward. No one's there in the actual moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Dane does really anything else. He's really just not in the mood for conversation.
All right. What about you guys in the backseat? Anybody?
I don't have
Cupronickel
any.
is. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Cupronickel's just slowly panicking as they get closer to the base.
Tryphon's not doing anything about that. He doesn't know how to handle that.
Why are you like so? Why do you seem so worried? Didn't um didn't Tryphon already say that we wouldn't let you die?
Yes, well, have you met Redwood?
I can't say I have.
Mm, just kind of groans to himself.
He can't be that bad. I'm sure he's reasonable or able to be reasoned with.
Cupronickel's just gonna shake his head and oh, what's the word? What's the word? In like a oh, he doesn't even know kind of head shake. Or they.
The oh bless his heart type of head shake.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And kind of like mild shame too, because Cupronickel, I'm sure, has dealt with him a many of times. Because
He's dealt with him enough.
how would you describe him again, Yuffie?
A bitch. He is someone who looks into information, pushes the rules on if it's okay or not. Like the rules of not to attack a non-combative town, he pushes them into like he'll threaten them. We're not going to barter to that. You're going to donate it, like that kind of stuff. And though a lot of people don't listen to it, if he has to get his hands dirty, then he'll take it out on the soldiers, which is he doesn't follow rules. He tries to be a kiss ass and be different to be effective for the commies. So it ends up a lot of the time him breaking a lot of rules and a lot of preset things of like you don't fuck with this.
Ugh. That was reflexive. I'm sorry.
One of the things that I would say you would bring up in conversation would be the fact that he legitimately, what is it? He
Hoards the food.
Yeah, he hoarded food from people who didn't listen.
Wouldn't that make you less effective of a soldier?
Actually, no. Uh, it's it is if it's done to the right people who are motivated, it's a very good motivator. But if it's done as punishment, then it's a horrible motivator. He doesn't care if it's punishment or motivation. He just does it. One of the things that happened is they took away ice cream from. I think this might be something. They took away the ice cream from one faction of the military during World War II, and it was like the fastest somebody's been like, "Okay, we're done. No, we're good. They're angry. They're too angry."
Yeah, that was the army.
Yeah, just you took away you fucking took away their crayons and shit. Their version of crayons. You fucked up.
And Cupronickel's just gonna emphasize to their earlier conversation. As I once said, we get bread on a good day.
Tryphon's listening, and you guys just see him frown at that.
Well, then I guess we have to make sure every day is a good day. It's said like with an awkward like shrug, because Agate doesn't know what to say in response to something like this.
Yeah, it's one of those wild things you don't know how to reply to.
Yeah.
Okay. So, does anyone have anything else they want us to mention before I change maps?
Not from me.
Are there windows in the back of the caravan? No.
There's the only window is right here, which is the door window.
I'm good.
In that case, here we go. So,
Hey.
quickly move Gallon over here and just trash Aurelia, because if Aurelia does join in the later fight segment, that will be funny as shit, because
Hmm.
where did Gallon go? Hello?
Gone into the void, reduced to atoms.
Gallon is still right there on the screen for me.
Not for me.
Let me
Oh wait,
refresh.
there he is.
Why is he
Oh.
There we
tiny?
go.
I'm just gonna put a new one on, and if another Gallon pops up, then another Gallon pops up. You guys are gonna be 10 feet wide. Please place yourselves down there.
There we go. Schmoll. Oh, thank you.
So
And Dane's
this
gonna
will
get
be
even bigger next.
Don't jinx us. So, as you guys get kind of close, do you go sneaky route or do you go fucking just gung ho?
What's Gallon looking like? Is he gonna listen, or are they just
Oh, he's
gonna like?
ready to listen. He's got the thing slung over his back now, kind of like in a diagonal thing, and you see him actively staring at the wall and popping his knuckles.
Okay. Cupronickel wasn't. Um. Do you know any spot that has very little activity that we can just walk right in?
Let me do a roll. I got a 15.
That's pretty good.
Do I know a spot, Yufi?
Are you doing a history check? What are you doing?
A history check, yes. Sorry.
Okay, so 15 plus 0. Yeah, you know one spot. It is the funniest yet stupidest spot. Because you're not currently on guard, and you know the only other person who would be on guard on the ridge above you, which this is like a barricaded ridge, is your friend.
Awesome.
Crimmy. The Scot the you are just fucking bringing in Scottish people. Scottish NPCs and shit, dude. That's sucks. Uh
That's a lot of thunder. That's
Uh-uh.
not good. Anyway.
typing.
Oh, hailing? Oh my god.
Anyway.
Yep.
Is Cremmy gonna be loaded on the map, or is he not there anymore?
She's currently not anywhere you could see if she was on the map.
Oh, okay, alright. I just figured I'd double check because I didn't know if you were doing anything or not before I responded.
Real quick, do you lead them to this place, which is just literally around the corner because you know there's no one over there?
Yes, but he does. But first he says, "Oh, why? Yes, just come follow me," and does the little hand motion.
Lead the way then.
Here we go.
Tryphon.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, let's get this motherfucker up here following. He's following. He's stopping right here, but there you go.
I'm going
Agate,
to
you can
lose
move
my
again.
shit.
Tryphon, stop. Hold on. Stay right here for a second, please.
There we go.
I have something I want to do.
Do not follow Tryphon, Agate. Follow the others.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Don't.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Hush yourselves. As the four kind of lead off, you kind of realize, wait, why am I stopping? And you realize you're slowing down a bit, and the others are kind of going on. And then you realize, hey, is the snow? Why is the snow not moving? And you hear a voice behind you. Do you turn around, or do you wait for it to finish speaking?
He turns around.
In your face, there is a knight. A knight from your dreams. You see the eyes through the holes, these golden circles. Be weary of the orc. It is almost time.
Time for what?
An awakening. Two halves of a whole meet together. Partners like shield and spear. But instead, gauntlet and lance.
You mean the last?
Be
Oh, sorry.
Be wary. Completely talking over you on purpose.
Rude.
And the knight turns around and you see them walk away. And as they continue to walk away, Tryphon, you see time resume. They don't disappear. They just keep walking into the distance.
Is that supposed to happen?
You just hear the crunching of snow walking away from you still.
He watches the knight leave before he goes to catch up with the others. Just, alright, noted.
What the fuck was that? Was that a hobo? What? Cupronickel, as you turn the corner, you do hear the familiar fucking twin-tailed bastard. Fucking get here sooner. I'm fucking starving and these marshmallows aren't worth a damn.
Oh, Cupronickel's gonna do a quick hand motion of just stay here as he starts to approach Cremmy, his buddy. Hey there, sorry it took so long.
Fucking late. Fuck with
I got
you.
lost.
From a straight line, you got lost.
I've never been to town. You asked the wrong person.
Straight line.
Just gonna hand him like a bag of food to get him to calm down.
Takes it and he goes, "What are you doing? You know you're supposed to turn this into fucker." For fucker. And like you see, she's caught herself whispering.
Right. I just thought that you'd at least want a little bit of something to hold you over for the night.
What? What does that mean?
Do you not want a little bit of jerky or not?
Not if I'll have to do fucking this duty again for the next 10 months.
He just lifts his head up at the sky like, oh, jeez.
Hey, Yufi.
Yeah, bud.
I'm guessing the view between, like, this is really obscured.
Very much. There's a full tent between you guys.
Okay, so that is a tent. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay. Never mind. Go on. I was just looking at something I could possibly do.
I do have a question though. How high is this like ridge?
About 5 feet, couple inches, enough to be a short person.
Kind of stands on his tiptoes. Tries to peek over the ridge.
Let's see. Quick question, Yufi. Can I do anything to try to distract Cremmy more, or try to, um,
Roll me a deception check if you're just trying to distract Crimmy so that the others can get in the base.
yeah. I rolled a 6.
What'd you get?
A 6.
6 plus 1, 7. I'll ask you this straight up. Do you want this to succeed?
Yes.
There will be a cost for this succeeding. Are you okay with a cost happening?
Sure.
A distraction does occur. It doesn't come from you. It comes from the fact of you hear this small whistling, this whistling, this kind of like something's falling, like something heavy is falling, and it's enough for all of you to hear. And then Crimmy just goes, "Fuck is that?" Grabs you, and is going to immediately try to pull you towards them and away, about over here. because you decided it succeeds, you are moved out of the way as a tree comes from the fucking sky and lands, impaling in the ground. And all of you hear this disturbing cackle in the distance, very off-distance voice. If any of you want to hear what is said, because it is a loud, kind of boisterous taunt, please roll me perception.
Gladly.
All of us?
If you want to do it. If you don't want to, if you believe Cupronickel is too fucking shaken up from almost being hit by a tree.
Yeah, he definitely
Nope.
is. He's got some shock going on.
22 for me.
20! Not 20, let's go!
22.
So, a nat 20 and a 22. Nia, did you roll?
Nope.
12 gets it. The only one who doesn't get it is Dein, who's like, what the fuck is a tree doing in the ground?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
is
that's-
it... What? You all hear a taunt of, oh, is that the throwing arm you used to save Granny? I see why you failed. And a familiar, no roll needed for this follow-up, the familiar roar of an angry man that you know you should not piss off. Followed by a crash, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh no.
Alright, so stop recording.
I did mention this. Yeah, go ahead and stop
What have I
recording.
done?